right, it does. You know, but yeah, so it's cool, man. I appreciate you guys. I appreciate you guys being here. I run into a lot of well-meaning, supportive people who still don't realize how triggering the phrase "break a leg" is to me right now. Somebody told me that before the show the other day. Like, what did you just say to me? I'm not defensive, you know what I mean? Like, you know, it's cool. It's good to be here, man. I did not know. I didn't check the forecast. I didn't realize how hard it would be to carry an umbrella on crutches. You know what I mean? I had that shit on my shoulder looking like a T.I. hat. It was sideways. You know? I don't know, man. I don't know. I do appreciate this place. It's one of the few places that do comedy in Philadelphia that's not on the second floor, so that's definitely possible. You know what I mean? But, so yeah, what happened to me, like I tore my Achilles for a second time, right? I tore it for a second time. You know, I was feeling sorry for myself, right? But, you know, sometimes you see shit to put things in perspective, correct? Because I remember I was in Center City, and I was clickety-clacking down Chestnut Street, right? I seen this other cripple, he's clickety-clacking in my direction, I'm like, oh shit, my guy. Like, what's up, man? Like, I felt seen. Like, I'm in solidarity with this dude. Like, I'm about to chop it up with this man, see what happened to his leg, you know, make a new friend. But I look down at his leg, he only got half a leg. And then he just looks down and back up at me and says, man, some people have all the luck. You know? I wasn't even mad that I tore it for a second time. I was just mad that I tore it for a second time when I was in physical therapy. Like, I tore it for a second time in physical therapy. Like I tore it for a second time when I was I was supposed to be in safe space, you know? That's the one place I'm not supposed to re-injure myself, right? Like I tore it in physical therapy and they had the audacity to ask me for a copay. Like I'm pretty sure you guys owe me now. How did I, you know? And tearing your Achilles again in physical therapy. Like that'd be like if you were a drug addict and you went to rehab for drug abuse. And you're almost past the withdrawal symptoms, you're almost sober. But then you relapse after your instructor roofies you. You know? Wow. Like, I don't do drugs or anything like that, but them, the opioids they gave me in surgery, them opioids really hit different. And I know they hit different because I remember I woke up and I was thinking to myself, like, yo, hey man, you know, I think maybe these junkies in Kensington are being unfairly stigmatized. And then my thoughts got wilder. I was like, what if being a junkie isn't that bad? And what if they're operating on a higher level of existence than everyone else? And what if they actually figure shit out? Like, they're enlightened. Cause I think about my life and how stressed I am, you know, how anxious and depressed I am, and I don't know if I've ever seen a junkie that looked as stressed as me, you know? Like they're in a constant state of bliss, euphoria, right? And then my thoughts got even wilder than that. I started thinking about how, you know, like Black Panther, Wakanda, this is beautiful, it's a beautiful egalitarian paradise. Most technologically advanced, richest country on the globe. But to the outside world, it looks like a piece of shit, third world country that nobody would go to. I thought about this and I was like, yo man, like what if Kensington is Wakanda? Like what if it's actually this utopian mecca of lavishness and opulence, and all you need to get there is enough heroin. And like instead of like the national symbol, like, you know, Wakanda forever, like Wakanda forever, instead of Wakanda forever, the national Kensington will be like Kensington forever. Kensington forever. I feel like it's all a mirage, man. Like they don't even look like bums. Like it's all a mirage. They're really wearing like silk robes. They got vibranium jewelry on. You know, they're wearing wreaths on their hair. Like they're looking at us like our lives are the sad shit. You know what I'm saying? They're like, man, look at these suckers. Too sober to realize that Kensington is a land of prosperity. You know what I mean? It's crazy, man. I wrote that joke not that long, you know, I wrote that joke, you know, a while ago in surgery. But actually a couple weeks ago, I actually had my car stolen in Kensington, you know? So, and then after that whole shit, I thought about, you know, I thought to myself, maybe I should have stigmatized this part of the city a little bit more. Maybe I used to be like, no, Kensington is mischaracterized. It's really not that bad. But now I think about it, I'm like, you know, maybe I should have locked my car doors up. Damn, man. Yeah, that's actually some real shit, man. If anybody sees a Black Mazda CX-9 license plate M14 DVW, yeah, you know. I wasn't even that mad that I stole the car. It really is my fault. I was really just mad because my grandma's handicap sticker was in there. Yeah, man. My grandma's handicap sticker was in there. She, you know, like she doesn't need the handicap sticker. She's 100 years old and has dementia, you know what I'm saying? Like if she tried to drive to her local CVS around the corner, she would end up in Cleveland, you know what I'm saying? You know? Dementia is an interesting and amusing disease. I'm like, it shouldn't be, shouldn't be funny, but it's funny, right? Because I remember I was at breakfast with my grandma, right? I'm at breakfast with my grandma. She went to go put some sugar in her coffee. She stops. She's like, oh wait, this is salt. And I laughed. I was like, yeah, right, that's salt. Yeah, the sugar's right there. Don't pour that in there. 3 seconds later, she's pouring the salt into the coffee. I'm like, Grandma, what are you doing? Why are you pouring the salt into your coffee? And she's like, what? Oh snap, man, you saw me about to put salt into the coffee? You ain't say nothing, why you ain't tell me? I'm like, Grandma, you just told yourself that it was salt. I'm like, bro, how do we, and then literally 3 seconds later again, she started pouring it again into the coffee. And at this point, I just had to let it happen. I just watched her drink it. I watched her drink it, and I said, Grandma, that's some bitter coffee, isn't it, Grandma? She said, yeah, it tastes like somebody put salt in this shit. I was like, Grandma, you're not gonna believe this. We've had this conversation 3 times already. You know what I mean? Wow, man. My grandma came up to me one day, and she came up to a 64-year-old white man, kissed him on the cheek, said, grandson, it's good to see you. I'm like, Grandma, right here. You just sexually assaulted that man. And the wild thing about it, he was into it. He was like, no, that's okay, I can be your grandson. That's all right, you know, you can come here, give me some sugar. Like, she only got salt, so. Wow. It's crazy shit, man. You know, man, like, it's been interesting. It's been interesting being comedy as a cripple in the community, man. Like, I was doing this show with black people. They were being interactive with me in the front row. These black people in the front, these black women, they were being interactive. They kept calling me hopscotch. That was fun. Black people are fun. They can interact with me. I like that, man. I like how black people be. It's really fun being chosen from black people and white people, right? Because, you know, I love black people, but I like how white people always look so excited to be at the show before it even starts. You can just see the excitement on their face. They're just ecstatic to be there. They're like, oh man, we're at a comedy show. Oh yeah. We're gonna have 12 times. It's a funny comedian. This is gonna be stellar. Black people don't be like that. They be looking angry to be in the show sometimes. Like, man, these niggas really think they funny. Man, I'm better than this motherfucker. Shit, man. Man, I'll be the judge of that. Cool. You don't know how comedy was gonna go. I was at one show the other day. It was just dead. I was at an open mic. It was just dead silent. I wasn't getting a single chuckle. Somebody gonna walk into the bar. They're like, "Hey, are you doing comedy?" And like, that's a valid question to ask when you're getting no laughs. And I was embarrassed about it, so I just lied. I was like, "Nah, I'm doing spoken word, poetry slam." You ain't know? Couple other things I want to talk about, man. Internet Women's Month, happy Women's History. It's Women's History Month. That's what it is, right? Yes, Women's History Month. Happy Women's History Month, man. Good for that, man. Like, there's different, women are in different, you know, it's different now. Like the women's like dynamic and with men dynamic and the independence women have now. And how do women feel in here about splitting the bill nowadays? How you feel about that? Still here, okay. See, all right, of course. I feel like women are a lot more socially liberal and fiscally conservative than they like to let on. You know what I mean? Especially when it comes to dating. You know what I'm saying? Because women will ask you if they want to if you want to split the bill on a date, and then they'll talk shit about you to their friends if you accept the offer. I mean, would you believe I asked this nigga if he wanted to split the bill on a date, and this motherfucker said yes? Who do you think he is? I'm like, I never was into splitting the bill, not because I had money like that. I was always just a simp. You know what I'm saying? I was always a simp, always a bitch. And somebody asked me and I wanted to split the bill one time. I was like, yo, we're allowed to do that? We can split the bill? Oh shit. And all right, so we ended up, I was like, say less, she's independent, this is perfect. So we split the bill using Venmo. And I know that I was a mistake. I know that that was the wrong decision, because after the date was over, all of her friends started commenting on the Venmo transaction. They were like, oh man, look at this guy's a real fucking feminist over here. Look at this guy. This ass nigga thought he was gonna be some ass, he only paid half. So I learned 2 valuable things that day. One, don't ever split the bill on a date, but 2, definitely don't use Venmo, because then you got a paper trail. You know what I'm saying? Man, all right, cool, man. It's wild stuff, man. What's the last thing I want to do before I get out of here? Oh, I love being here. So I mean, this is a nice part of the city. We got gentrifiers in the house tonight, don't we? Make some noise for a gentrifier. It should be, hell yeah. I mean, statistically, it should be noise. You know what I'm saying? Gentrifiers are interesting. I like gentrifiers. They're always so woke. It's always the gentrifiers with the Black Lives Matter signs in their windows and shit. I get skeptical when I see those signs. I'm never sure if, I'm never sure if it really means Black Lives Matter or please don't rob me. You know what I'm saying? I was talking to one gentrifier, this white woman from out of town. She didn't understand the term John, right? I was trying to explain John as a noun, right? And she just wasn't understanding it. So I'm like, all right, I gotta translate this to universal Caucasian. So I was like, all right, well, your equivalent of John would be, like thingamabob. Like, what's it called? Even like doohickey, right? I speak pretty fluent Anglo-Saxon. I know these are words, the white vernacular. I mean, we call women John in the black community. That'd be cool if that translated. Like a white dude saw an attractive woman across the street and go, oh, zoo-wee mama, that is one hot thingamabob. The things I would do to that doohickey. All right, cool, man. Is that there somewhere I gotta like, all right, yeah. Well, give it up for y'all. Give it up for y'all.